With a long-standing tradition of cultural, historical, and economic ties, the Arizona-Sonora region has grown and worked together for centuries.
We can derive the profit of that relationship if we see that our futures are intertwined. What is good for Arizona is good for Sonora. What is good for Sonora is good for Arizona.
Sonora showed an annual increase of 7.1% GDP at the close of 2012, with a 5.4% increase in activities such as agriculture, with mining and manufacturing growing by 3.1%. With wages in China rising fivefold in the past decade, many are looking to Hecho en Mexico to replace made in China on goods imported into the United States.
And also the cost of transporting the goods has increased considerably with energy costs going up, and the time that they spend in the water, to get to market. So that's all those things are favoring Mexico again.
And now what are we seeing? These companies are all coming back to Mexico.
What is attractive now to the manufacturers in the United States is the fact that you have a just-in-time inventory, and you don't have the transportation lag, from getting your product in China.
With the new deepwater port in Guaymas, along with improvements in the rail and highway systems, the process of carrying goods and services to the distribution hubs of Nogales, Sonora, and Tucson, Arizona, to points beyond is being streamlined. In fact, as early as 2015, Mexico could surpass China as the low-cost supplier of manufactured goods to the United States. Mexico is now one of the largest exporters of flat-screen TVs and is climbing the ranks of automobile production and aerospace. Mexico is becoming a driving force in automotive production.
When you look at the state of Sonora, their prolific industries are the automotive sector, which has been tremendous in their industrial parks outside of Hermosillo.
The country now accounts for about 18% of North American auto production, and the auto industry employment has jumped 46% since 2009, according to the Brookings Institution.
Because of the incentives that Mexico creates and the tax incentives and the investment incentives, the government is opening up.
Las industrias, la aeroespacial y todo lo demás. Tenemos un común denominador de aprovechamiento para la inversión.
The government is trying to get foreign investment and foreign business coming in.
Now is an opportune moment to invest in Mexico and Sonora. In addition to electronics, Mexico is seeing a rise in manufacturing, agriculture, and logistics. Industry leaders say the Arizona-Sonora region's combined highway, railway, and available land for building infrastructure are poised to create a major import-export distribution hub for the North American continent and beyond.
You still have the agricultural industry that is growing a great deal.
While most areas of the United States experience cold winters, Mexico's temperate climate equates to a sustainable winter growing season.
We have been in the farming business since the late 1930s. We are family-owned, family-run.
Wilson Produce in Nogales, Arizona is one of the largest growers and suppliers of fresh produce to the U.S., Canada, and beyond. The Arizona-Sonora Economic Zone is a vital link to their daily operations.
That efficiency that happens here on the border between Sonora and Arizona, and being able to service other clients and other markets is pretty huge. For example, we have farms in Sonora that are harvesting today and arriving tomorrow morning. That's pretty quick.
The importance of the region's border points of entry as a gateway to the U.S. and Canada for Mexican agricultural products increased by 42% from 2008 to 2013.
It's so easy. I mean, the proximity, just from a farmer's perspective, you're talking about perishable product being able to get across the border quickly and off to our consumers.
Currently, Wilson Produce is expanding their facilities to take advantage of the expanding trade, investment, and opportunities of the Arizona-Sonora economic region.
We are expanding here. We're currently adding about 30,000 some odd square feet of cold room to our facilities. We're doing remodel on a very old building, and we're adding almost a megawatt of solar power to the roof, which is going to be the largest private direct generation facility in southern Arizona.
The port of entry at Nogales is the largest port of entry in the United States for produce.
The majority of the winter produce that comes to the United States come through Nogales. On a daily basis, there's about 1,500 trucks that cross through this border a day. That's a lot of produce.
Over 300,000 northbound trucks cross into Arizona from Sonora every year. The Arizona-Mexico Commission is working with the government and business leaders on both sides of the border, focusing on several top goals. Develop Arizona and Sonora as a single economic region with competitive advantages in the global market. With all these new opportunities in agriculture, distribution, automotive, aerospace, logistics, and real estate investment, the Arizona-Sonora economic region is poised to become one of the largest economic zones in the Western Hemisphere, making this the opportune time to invest in Arizona-Sonora.
It's very strategic that Arizona and Sonora are the only two states in each of the respective countries that have a binational agreement, i.e. the Arizona-Mexico Commission, Sonora-Arizona Commission, that promotes bilateral trade, education, art, finance, real estate, security, all these mechanisms and measures. So as a result of that, there is a lot of cross-border consideration that are given to the respective states and purchasers.